we're going to take a look at the fields that have the highest percentage pay gap. To begin with, we're going to start in Measures and hover over Median Weekly Earnings for Females pill. From the caret drop-down, we are going to select Create and then Calculated Field. In the Calculated Field window, we're going to name the calculation Women's Earnings as a Percentage of Men's. In the calculation window itself, we're going to enter a division sign after the median weekly earnings for females. And then we're going to drag the median weekly earnings for males measure into the window to form this calculation. Next, we'll just click OK to close the calculation field. And you can now see that that field shows up under Measures. We're going to next drag Occupation from Dimensions to the Rows shelf. And now we're going to drag our new calculated field, Women's Earnings as a Percentage of Men's, to the Columns shelf. We now need to adjust the way our calculated field is displayed so that a percentage sign is displayed after the measure instead of showing the percentage in decimal format. In the Measures pane, we're going to hover over the Women's Earnings as a Percentage of Men's, and from the caret menu, we're going to select Default Properties, and then Number Format. Now, in the default number format window, we're going to change the format to percentage and change the decimal places to 0 and click OK. Now we're going to click Label on the Marks card and select Show Mark Labels. Next, we're going to use the Sort button on the toolbar to arrange the occupations from high to low, as such. And when you scroll over, you can see the percentages are arranged from highest to lowest. Finally, we're going to add some color to help the user understand the presentation. From the Measures card, we're going to drag Women's Earnings as a Percentage of Men's to the color on the Marks card. This will turn all of your bars green. Next, we're going to click Color again and select Edit Colors. And from here, the palette we're going to select is Red, Green, Diverging. And click OK. Our bars now will show that the bigger the wage gap earnings is, the darker red the bar gets. And the smaller the wage gap, or the more that women's earnings as a percentage of men's increase, the greener the bar. We're now going to continue on to Tab 4B, and this concludes Tab 4A.